Welcome back, plant friends. Today we got our 500th subscriber to the channel. I started this channel in 2019, so it's been quite a bit of time, but I just got consistent this year, the past year or two. Anyway, thanks everybody for subscribing and showing support, watching my videos. Today I wanted to make kind of a tribute video, and I wanted to start with, you probably recognize if you watch my channel, Jenny from Cookies Cacti. I brought this trough out because she has an Aerocarpus trough that I really was impressed with, and it was the inspiration for making this thing. And my wife custom ordered me this Kitoi pot so I could make it happen. But Jenny, before I watched Cookies Cacti, I had really basic pots for the most part. And my wife, she always likes kind of nicer pots, but even she didn't know about the whole world of pots, So that's one thing that we definitely gained from watching Cookies Cacti. But one thing that makes me really appreciate Jenny is she's really candid and genuine about everything she does. Like, you can watch her seed soil battle and it just shows her upfront experiences, right? And last year she lost a bunch of Copiapoa that she raised from seed. And she shared all about that. It's pretty emotional. They're like little babies that you raised. And this year she has to share about her tragic cookie news. And, it's really beautiful, all the things that she did for Cookie. It takes its toll on you, and it's just all around one of the hardest things in life to go through. But I just really wanted to show my appreciation. Like, Jenny, she sent out more than me, a lot of people, these magnets and stickers in her time of grief. She's thinking about other people still. She's just a really good person, I can tell. We've never met or anything. I've only ever commented on her videos, and that's pretty much our communication, but she's been a big inspiration. So thank you, Jen. I hope you see it. The next channel I want to pay tribute to, they haven't posted in 5 years. Their oldest video is 16 years ago. But it's called, I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. I say Drcevnl, Drcevnl. Anyway, they're from the Netherlands, and they grow all their cacti in an unheated greenhouse. So they have a lot of gems. If you go through, it's really hard to tell by their thumbnails and their titles, but if you just watch their videos, you find all these gems, interesting cacti that are cold hardy, that work in an unheated greenhouse. I originally went there to learn about grafting a long time ago, when their channel was actually active. And they have videos about Periscopsis and stuff. And I kind of watched some of the other videos, but then eventually I would watch, and then it would level up part of my understanding. So like, one thing is these potato cacti, this Opuntia denudata. There's like a really long name. You could have Deborkexii or something. Anyway, these guys, they're pretty spineless. They have a little bit of glaucids, but they're kind of easy to handle and manage, and they're cold hardy. So I'm grafting some of the things that are borderline cold hardy, or that I just want insurance on, to make sure they'll grow through the winter, right? So I have like a Cainomastus. I've never grown Cainomastus dasyacanthes, or people say it's interchangeable with Intertextus. But I've never grown it, and I have a bunch of seedlings, but like who knows if they'll survive because they're kind of on the border here, as far as I know. They're a little finicky, so I'll just try it like this. And then last year I had this Rubutia. It's probably about that big, and all of a sudden I noticed it had root rot, and I didn't have a lot of options. So I grafted on a prickly pear like this, and it's grown a lot. It has good growth to it. So, and then last year I had a cholla seedling that I grafted a kind of serious to, and it grew and it did good, and it was surviving through winter. But in the middle of winter, a rodent took the whole thing. So this year I tried again with Pedicactus dyspanei. I have some cholla seedlings that volunteer on my yard. So I'm just trying stuff, you know. But yeah, it's inspired by these people in the Netherlands. And they've actually made trips out to New Mexico, the state I live in, and Texas and Mexico, and documented in the wild a lot of these species, which is wild to me. Like, I could go do it. I could drive there in a day and go looking around. But they went all the way from the Netherlands to figure it out. I wish they would come back. I hope they're doing good. Next, I want to pay tribute to someone who's inspired me for years now. Is my wife. She goes by T-Fence online because she's really into all things tea, especially the Chinese fermented kinds, pu'er. We were in Oregon. We lived in Oregon City, and we visited a rare plant nursery. And one day she just went, "I like that plant." And we were there. And she got this Verseret. She's been growing it for some years now. It's got a nice fat base to it. So today, inspired by her, I got my order in from Arid Lands. I got this Ficus petiolaris. It's fat root codex. It's a cool ficus. And then to go with that pot, I'm keeping it out of the sun. I'm trying to get you a good view of plants in the sun. We got this Cyphostemma jute. Right now it kind of looks like a kale that survived winter, but it gets a nice fat codex to it. And anyway, I'll keep that out of the sun. I also got her this book. It was released last year. I haven't had a chance to go through it, but it looks cool. And I don't really want to say too much about it, but my wife has been through what no one should have to go through in the past couple of years. I really love my wife and appreciate her, and she really does inspire me. The aesthetics, you know, she got this plant pot before we were into fancy pots, really, right? And she tries stuff that I don't try, and I get to see if it works or not, you know. And she listens to my advice and stuff, even though I'm kind of a pain in the butt. She puts up with me. I love you, Froggy. Another person I want to show appreciation to is Ziggy from Ziggy's Cactus. Now, we don't really grow all the same cacti. We have a few that are in common, but he likes his Opuntia type cacti. And I have these huge tree chollas. Look, there's a thrasher in there somewhere. It's a curved bill thrasher. They like to make nests in here. But we haven't had any babies this year. But yeah, Ziggy, one of the most enthusiastic people about cacti on YouTube. He'll leave comments, and I love to leave comments and watch his videos. I watch them all the way through, because I know he's very prolific and he's trying to make his channel grow. But yeah, I just appreciate his enthusiasm. He's always there, you know, adopting people's cacti for them. Here's a prickly pear. The fruits are about ripe now. So here's my dedication to Ziggy. Thank you for all your support, all the comments and all the views. I really appreciate you. The last person for today I want to shine a spotlight on is June's cactus. All these crazy cacti from June's cactus. He named his channel. His name was Drew, but he named his channel for his daughter June, and he and his wife are about to have another baby. I don't know, they didn't stream last night, so maybe they had the baby, but I bet I'll see them again soon online. Anyway, congratulations ahead of time if it hasn't happened. Shout out to June's cactus.